Good evening, everybody. I am doing a tea charm reading for this weekly. This here, you have to put up with me. This was my sample prototype. I'm waiting on my stock to arrive. It's actually a new mat of teacup, and like this image here is looking down on a teacup. That's the saucer, that's the inside of the cup, there's the top at the handle. And my mats, these come in the lovely, like the rubbery stuff like the rest of these. And I'm just waiting on the stock for this one. And it is a double-sided mat as well. So the way that this is used, we sprinkle a couple of charms on here, and all of these, it comes with an information sheet on all of these are major events that occur in our day-to-day lives. So I'm using here my starter charm kit. So I'm just going to grab a couple and see what areas we're looking at this week. And again, this is why I don't print these on cardboard, because they bounce. So I'm going to put that one back in the swan, and I'll try not to bounce them. Okay, so the areas in your life that you do need to look at this week are, we've got the dancer on the plane. Dancer's a lovely thing. It means working in step with other people, so it does mean coordination. It is on the plane, which means things may be really good and positive, but it's always still okay to say, no, I don't want to do this anymore. It's a bit like change your direction, and changing your direction with the dancer would tell me it's a good change of direction for you. We have, I'm just going to zoom a little closer. We've got the tent here on the spoon. Spoon is about giving and receiving. It's a bit like Sunday lunch, breaking bread with others. Spoon is often be kind, be generous, but feed self first. And the tent here is sitting on it, and the tent is very much of a warm blanket of things around there. I'd say look at a little bit this week of nourishing yourself. We have the male gender sign. A lot of people are not quite sure on what that is. It's actually the arrow, and it's got a little man's face in it, this one. The male gender sign in its symbol meaning is be proactive, step forward, stand strong. It's on the horseshoe and the book. Horseshoe there would tell me someone's probably trying to rush some things that's happening for you this week. I'd say slow them down and literally stand your ground. You have the book, which would tell me look at every bit of paperwork or documents that is around you. It's almost like when I hear the voices come in, it's like someone's trying to rush through something, but I would say don't push that through so fast. It's almost like they're trying to rush you, and they may be trying to rush you to slip it in under the radar, so do concentrate on that. You've also got the peacock on the hat. Peacock is actually a warrior when they have their tails in full fan. And I'd look at that with that hat is protect yourself from somebody who may be a little bit on the selfish side. And your hat there would tell me rise above them. So that's what we're getting on our symbol side. And so the way this is used, like I said, mine's only cardboard, but I'm waiting on the mat. And when we look at this side is the blank cup. So when we use these for actual readings for people or yourselves, we then look at all these beads. These are like clock markers, which is we start at the handle. It's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and so on. So I'm just going to do an overview of the week. 3 is not enough. I want a few more. Okay, we've got the chair there, which would tell me sit tight. Don't be afraid to actually assess something. And I would look at the chair of sit tight and watch it's a bit like people watching. Watch the things that happen and transpire around you. Its chair is also a sign of comfort. But as the other flip side of it, don't be afraid to get out of the chair, out of your comfort zone. And you'll know when the time is right. You've got the mouse here, which tells me, yes, a few things that'll irritate you this week, it's like little minor stresses. And when I see a mouse, it literally means don't sweat the small stuff. You've got dragon here, which still tells me strong power, and it often is about personal power, which means stand and watch and learn to find your wings. We've got the hearts, which is nice for love or romance around you. And if you don't have a lover, that's okay, because hearts there is about the beautiful energy and gratitude that either you feel and what you give to others. You've also got the camel here. Camel here again could still tell me the week may be a bit slow, but stick with it, because camel means a successful journey. It will always reach its target where the intention is going. So have a wonderful week, everybody. This is, like I said, one of the new mats, and it is like, this is actually a very good colour representation of it. I'll just go out again. It's almost like a real deep sort of pink through to red, and I'm a red gal, and it's hard to see on this being cardboard. It's got red roses in the corners, and same on that side. The only difference is this one has the symbols in the cup, and the blank side is where we have the timings and the reading. You can actually still got timings here. So I hope you have a very good week, everybody, and thanks for listening. Bye for now.